For the past 30 years, News Channel 5 has been the proud media sponsor of the annual Children's Miracle Network Hospitals Telethon, which each year airs the Sunday after Memorial Day. This year, we were proud to raise over $2 million. Marriott International holds the honorable distinction of being Children's Miracle Network Hospital's longest-standing corporate partner, raising more than $300,000 locally. And the beauty of it all the money we've raised has stayed right here to benefit the Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. Nashville and News Channel 5 and Marriott International recognize the importance of doing what we do. The money we raise goes to help sick children and their families, just like our next guest. I would love for you to meet April Roche, along with her 5-year-old beautiful daughter, Bailey. As well as here from Marriott International, we have Lori Garzon. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So Bailey is going to steal the show from us here probably. She's just the most adorable little thing ever. If you would, April, talk to us a little bit about Bailey, because she has been through a lot for such a young age.
She was originally diagnosed with Angelman syndrome, and we have been a part of Vanderbilt since she was 6 weeks old.
Wow.
And we have come to Vanderbilt is our second home.
So with her particular type of condition, explain a little bit about, you know, what types of symptoms, what types of treatments she's been receiving.
Symptoms for Angelman syndrome usually start out as developmental delay. Some children have seizures. With us, we have severe GI issues. Fortunately, no seizures, but she does have restless leg syndrome, which is another neurological disorder. With treatment, it depends on the symptoms. We have 10 doctors that we currently see at Vanderbilt, and I tell my doctors all the time, I said, there is no amount of money that someone could offer me to switch. We have a fabulous team of doctors, from GI to orthopedics to neurology to just I mean, you name it. I think we have a doctor or two on each floor of the hospital for clinics.
Wow.
And then you have your therapist, and everybody becomes family. And without them, I just really don't know where we would be.
Wow. And you can relate, Lori, the story April is sharing. Those of us who raise money to benefit this hospital that we feel like we're so fortunate to have in our own backyard.
Absolutely.
Talk about why Marriott International feels like this is such a great cause to be a part of.
You know, as from a macro perspective, like you had mentioned earlier, Marriott International has been partnering with the Children's Miracle Network since the beginning. But when we look around our hotels just here in Nashville, as moms, as dads, as uncles, as aunts, we feel blessed that if needed, we've got this amazing hospital around the corner. And then we meet the family and we meet Bailey, and it's really, it's our pleasure to be able to raise money for such an amazing organization.
It really is, because without the money raised, the families, you know, it really helps. We did an interview recently where we've had multiple hospital stays. She's had 7 surgeries. She's 5. With that, it starts from the cleaning crew who comes in and asks, is this a good time? And a lot of times it's not, if your child has had a rough day or night, and they politely will come back. To the nurses who hold your hand and cry with you, to the doctors who listen to you, to the playrooms where her sister can come and play with her when she's in the hospital, crawl up in the bed with her, and just, it's a whole family event in the sense of no one's left out.
Exactly, and we often say that, you know, Vanderbilt Hospital is there for the whole family. Granted, they treat the patient, but the whole family is involved. And the great way, you all have raised over $300,000 for this hospital in the time that you all have been doing this. And you're helping families like the Roches. Talk about your fundraising efforts and your big event that you have coming up.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, and Nashville is so good about when they hear that the benefits are going to go to Vanderbilt. Everyone wants to participate. So December 4th,
Yes.
Thursday coming up, we're having Cheers for Children, and that is a silent auction and wine and beer tasting event. So it's a lot of fun,
Yes.
and the big
Yes,
bonus
it
of
is.
we're getting to raise some money for a needed hospital.
Yeah.
So being with Marriott, we happen to know a couple people at some nice resorts and some amazing destinations. So we've got everything from Walt Disney World park hopper passes along with airfare and a hotel stay to some tropical destinations. Our website, I'm sure y'all are going
Yes,
to pass on to our viewers,
absolutely.
has all the list of the auction items that are going to be available
Wow.
on that evening.
So it's going to be December 4th at the Nashville Marriott.
At the Nashville Airport Marriott, yes ma'am, 600 Marriott Drive.
And I think that's from 5 to 9. And we want to definitely encourage everyone to support. Because look at Sweet Bailey. Now, I understand she has a vocabulary of about 300 words. So what's your name?
Bailey.
That's right. This is a great way to end today's show. I want to thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you for
April,
having us.
Bailey, Laurie, thank you so much. Please go and support this wonderful, wonderful event. And I want to also thank my earlier guests for being here, my friends from Operation Stand Down Tennessee, Mary Ross and J.C. Smith. And of course, I want to thank you for watching. You're always there to support us. Please get out and support this great event to benefit the Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. I'm Tawanda Coleman. I'll see you next time on the Plus Side of Nashville.